Hey people, it is Saturday, July 31st, and it is 4:34 in the afternoon. And I'm here on Dundas Street East, walking with Megan, and we're heading to Union Station. She's heading back to Guelph after a very fun overnight visit.
Hey guys.
You might have caught our live stream yesterday. That was good times as well.
That was fun. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. So we'll just mosey on down Dundas to Yonge Street, and then we'll head south along Yonge to Front Street. And we'll probably head for the food court at Union Station, and I'll probably end the video there. And it's around 19 degrees right now. It was raining just a little while ago, but it seems to have stopped for now, so that's good. So you enjoyed your visit, Megan?
Yes, I have enjoyed my visit immensely. It is so nice to be in the city.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you guys, it's so nice to be in the city. So nice. I stocked up on all my Toronto essentials while I was here. It's nice too. Oh yeah. It's actually quite nice today in terms of like temperature.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel like super chilly.
No, not at all. There's no humidity. I like that.
Yeah, it's kind of ideal. I feel like these condos just popped up overnight. I don't know why. Even though logically I know they've probably been here for years, but you know how when you just like notice something and you haven't...
Yeah, that one's been here almost 10 years, but
yeah.
These other two on either side are just within the last few years that they kind of popped up.
Yeah, it's like one of those things where like, you know, when like something's been there forever and you never really notice it, and then one day you just notice it and you're like,
yeah,
how did I never notice this before?
Right.
One of those situations. So what route are we going to be taking?
We're heading to Yonge and then straight south down Yonge Street.
Right.
Yeah.
Straight south down Yonge. Get to see all the action.
Yep.
Yonge Street on a Saturday, late afternoon.
Maybe I'll walk over by the curb again so I'm carrying a bag with a long item in it, and it's so long that if I let my arm hang all the way down, it hits the ground. So if I walk next to the curb, I'm high up enough above the street level that I can let my arm hang all the way down. I know it sounds odd to explain this, but trust me, it works.
Do you want me to take
Here,
the camera?
I'll show you.
Yeah, there you go.
So the item is not hitting the ground simply because I'm walking next to the curb.
Clever. It's a clever use of physics.
Yeah. Yep. Although poles tend to get in the way. Yeah. And intersections. Yeah.
And you have to hike it up and down.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Wow, that scooter was going at a good clip.
Yeah, scooter man. Zipping along there, I'll tell you what now.
Was that your Hank Hill?
That's my Hank Hill impression. Yours is better. But I tried.
Yeah.
Funnel cake dream. Man. Have you ever had a funnel cakes before?
No, I don't think so.
They're like so disgusting but so good at the same time. It's just basically like a tube of fried dough that's just like really long and coiled up, and then they dust it with sugar, and then they put like ice cream and whipped cream and chocolate sauce and like, but basically more sugar on top of it, and it's disgusting but so good. It's like eating fries from McDonald's. You know you shouldn't, but
right.
It's so hard not to.
Oh, I just felt a raindrop.
No, rain goes away. We have no raindrops here. We will have none of that. Also, the sun looks really blotchy. Do you think that's wildfire smoke, or do you think that's...
Oh, it might be. It might be. Sorry, man. There's Church Street.
The street of the church.
Yep. Maybe they'll have to rename Church Street
Something else.
because of churches.
I mean...
To disassociate the street from churches. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, pretty sure people did that pretty well themselves, so it's good.
Could just call it Building Street.
Building Street,
Because
yeah.
it has buildings on it, not necessarily churches, just buildings, right?
They
There you
should
go.
name it to Pride Street.
Pride Street, yeah.
I mean, it's more descriptive, and it's also just really cool. Like,
Yeah.
It's a really cool name. Like, imagine being like, yeah, I live on Pride Street, man.
Yeah, that's actually not so bad, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, I feel like that's actually a good renaming because that's what people associate it with in the city anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, to call it that wouldn't be such a stretch for most people to remember.
Right.
But, like, to rename, like, a random street like Dundas, that doesn't really have any, like, associated thing with it other than Dundas Square. Like, what do people associate with Dundas Street, you know?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
that's going to be harder to rename, but something like Church Street that already has an established whatever.
Yeah. But there's no proposal to rename Church Street, so
I
no.
I know.
Not yet, anyway.
People do things weird.
Yeah.
That guy was really sketchy at your camera.
That happens. Yep. Some people are just shocked and flabbergasted that someone in the middle of a big city might be recording a video. Like, they've never seen such a thing or heard of such an outrage before.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, why go out in public if you don't want to be seen?
Right.
If you can help it. I guess sometimes you probably, like some people can't help it, but like,
Yeah.
if you can help being out of public and you don't want to be out of public, why be out of public?
Yeah. There's Victoria Street.
Actually, so remember the twerking girl in the square last night?
Yeah.
She was actually pretty good.
At the end of our live stream last night, there was a woman standing in Dundas Square with her panties pulled down, and she was twerking with her skirt pulled up and her panties pulled down, and she was twerking in front of an audience, in front of a group of people who were just happy to watch.
Yeah, you know what? She was really good too. Like, the girl had moves, and I said to Ken, I was like, yeah, like if I had an ass like that, I'd be out twerking in the square too. Like, man, she was good. She was super good.
I think I caught her for like just a brief little moment at the end of my live stream. Yeah. I'll have to check back and see if she's on there.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So here we are at Yonge and Dundas. So we will be heading south now along Yonge Street.
I love her cowboy boots. Oh my god.
I miss them.
They're so cool.
Alright. North of Yonge. We've got some preachers here as usual.
It wouldn't be having Dundas Square if there was yelling you about Jesus.
Yep.
Pray you out of purgatory, or that your dead loved ones can help you. It is not true. When you die, that's it in this life. Because the Bible says, after death, there is a judgment. You will have to give an account after death. This is not it. The fact that is that life would not be fair. What would it mean for us to live just now?
And I think those are the black Israelites I just passed by, right? Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, one thing that I've never understood about people who, like, proselytize is that it's, like, it's the 21st century, like, it's 2021. Most people know what's in the Bible. Like, even if you're not Christian, you've heard it, you've seen it, it's been on TV. Like, most people know what's going on, you know? So, like, and if they know what's going on and they're not doing anything about it, they're choosing not to engage with it, which is fine. That's everyone's choice, right? So, like, why continue to yell at people about, like, well, this is what's in the Bible? It's like, we know.
Right.
We just don't care.
Yeah.
We're aware of this. Yelling on the sidewalk is not going to make us care.
And they're not even yelling. They're using a very loud speaker system, you know? Jeez, if they were yelling, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though. It's
Yeah.
like, we all know what you're talking about. We just don't care.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's why. I don't
There's
know.
no need to amplify your voice to like 10 times its normal volume.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just a really passive person. I just always think that, like, if people are interested, they'll just, like, do something about it, you know? If people want something, they'll go get it.
Yeah.
Why, like, force it down their throat? I don't know. If they're not interested, they're not interested.
All right.
Positive vibes only at the stag shop. Fun fact, that is the only place in the city where you can find pop rocks.
Really?
Yes.
Why is that?
It's good pop candy.
Oh, pop rocks.
Yeah.
That's what that's for? Okay.
Well, I don't think that's what it's for, but obviously, like, after being on the market for 3 seconds, somebody discovered that that's what you could use it for.
Right.
And now that's the association.
Because I just think of that as a childhood thing, you know? That, yeah.
Pop rocks. Yeah, no. I'm sure that, like, that came out in whatever year it came out, and, like, literally everybody was
Because
like,
I remember
oh,
they came in those little packages that you...
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still do.
Yeah,
And they're still called pop rocks, like, they're still legit the exact same thing in the exact same package, but, like, you can't buy them anywhere except sex stores now. It's funny.
That's weird. Yeah.
It's really funny. I just find that amusing.
There's Shuter Street. And an unnecessarily loud engine. Oh, these guys are cruising. They're all cruising in their souped up cars. Yep.
3 douchemobiles all in a row. I'm so judgy today. I'm sorry. I'm not usually this judgy.
So my channel just last night finally passed the 5,000 subscriber mark. So that's really awesome. I was kind of waiting for that to happen. So I'll be doing a walk soon. As I said, when I pass 5,000 subscribers, I will do a walk of 5,000 steps.
How far did your 4,000 step walk take you?
That was around... It was around 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Yeah,
So
but I kind of stretched it out a bit
Right.
to make it last 4,000 steps. In like, I probably could have done that walk in less, that amount of walking with less than 4,000 steps. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but in any case,
I understand. So you're a fast walker, so I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
you could do like a lot of steps in very little time.
right?
Yeah.
So a 5,000 step walk would probably be at least a 45-minute walk, I would say. Yeah. So I'll be doing one of those in the very near future.
I can't wait. Are you going to go the same direction, opposite direction?
I have no idea. I might just start wandering aimlessly until I accumulate 5,000 steps.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. Design can inspire. Yes. It's so cool how tiny and powerful that camera is.
Yeah, I know.
So awesome.
Yep. And I haven't had any problems with it. No glitches or issues really. The odd time it shuts off by itself in the middle of a video, but that's rare. Like, I'm not sure why that happens sometimes, but...
And also if that happens, you can just like edit out the blip, right?
Yeah.
When you're editing, yeah.
Yeah.
When you're editing.
And here's Queen Street. There. Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome.
The guy said, "Is that a DJI?"
Sick.
No thanks.
No thanks. So I'm really looking forward to this sushi bowl. What are you gonna get at the sushi place?
I'm not sure. Maybe the same.
See what's up. Yeah. Okay, guys, whoever's watching this video, so I know like I talk about food all the time because I'm just a giant food-loving pig, but you guys, I cannot stop thinking about sushi. So leave a comment about the food that you are craving right now. I want to hear what you guys are craving right now. Whatever it is, even if it's weird, the weirder the better. Tell us in the comments. What's your craving? What are you craving?
I don't know. I rarely crave specific foods. I just kind of know what I like.
And stick with that?
And I just kind of go, meh, tonight is pizza night or tonight is burrito night, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just try to mix it up a bit, that's all. I can't have pizza every single night, you know?
That's true.
Although it probably wouldn't bother me if I did.
Okay, well, you could have pizza.
Yeah.
I mean, you're a grown-up, you can eat whatever you want.
Yeah, yeah.
When I first moved out on my own and realized that like no one was telling me what to eat anymore, I realized that I could eat cake for breakfast if I wanted to.
Yeah.
And I used to do that sometimes. I would like stop off at a bakery on my way home from work or school or wherever it was that I was before I went home, and I would buy a piece of cake because you know how sometimes like at cafes they sell like they have big cakes and then they sell slices of it.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, they'll like slice up the cake and like just sell the slices individually at a discount. So sometimes I would like stop and buy a slice of cake and then put it in my fridge and then get up the next morning and eat it for breakfast. And like I didn't do that all the time, but like the days that I did do that were just amazing. Yeah, I'm a grown-up.
I've never done that.
Oh, it's so much fun.
I've never had cake for breakfast.
I would highly recommend.
Because I never eat breakfast. That's why.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, even for like after work snack, right?
Yeah.
It like makes the whole day that much better when you wake up and you're like, oh, after a work day that sucks.
Well, there have been times at work where it was somebody's birthday or something, and so there was cake for that person's birthday, and I hadn't eaten anything, you know, before getting to work, so the first thing I would have eaten would be the cake, right?
Yeah. So yeah, you've had cake for breakfast.
Yeah, I guess that sort of counts.
That
It's
totally
not,
counts.
Yeah.
Those are the best days.
Simply because if there's cake there, you can't say no, you know. When people are like, hey, there's cake, everyone have some cake. So I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I'm having some cake.
Not gonna say no to that.
I don't normally eat cake at 10 o'clock in the morning or whatever, but
That's the best part.
I guess I am now.
My brother's girlfriend, every year on our birthdays, she makes each of us our own birthday cake because my siblings and I all have birthdays within a week of each other. So my sister's is the last week of July, my brother's is the first week of August, and mine is the second week of August. And so we have like, ever since we were little kids, we would do this like big birthday party with the family on the long weekend in August. And so ever since my brother's girlfriend came into the picture, every year she'll make 3 separate cakes, and then she'll like tailor the cakes to our personality, but she does it within like a theme. And so this year's theme, is alcohol. So then she made each of our cakes with a different kind of alcohol that she felt suited our personality. So mine has red wine in it. My sister's has like, can't remember, some sort of like rum in it, and then really like a fruity tropical rum, and then my brother's has bourbon in it. It's like, yep, that's pretty much spot on for all of us. Yeah, and she'll like decorate them elaborately. Like last year, she made my brother a s'mores cake, and she put those like sparklers on it and like lit it up with sparklers. It was really cool.
That's something I will never experience.
What, s'mores?
No, like a alcohol themed cake.
Themed cake.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like technically when you bake or cook with alcohol, it takes the alcohol out of it.
That's true, yeah.
So you get the taste of it, but not the alcohol.
I don't have a favorite alcohol, so...
That's true.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There's definitely been alcohol and stuff I've cooked for you before.
No, you always ask me beforehand, and I would always say no thanks, right?
Yeah, but like I made you soup that had like white wine in it, but like the wine, it's like the alcohol's gone because you cook it out.
Yeah, like
So
you had to specify that to me, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would never just give you alcohol, like,
Right.
because I know you don't drink it. But like, yeah. But when you cook it, it's not alcoholic anymore.
Right. Alright, here's King Street.
You've seen like all the big intersections between Dundas and Union.
So what do you do to kill the time on the train when you're, you got like an hour to kill or whatever? Do you read or do you...
I usually listen to music and sew.
Yeah?
I got my sewing with me in my bag, so I'll just set up my little sewing table and
Cool.
take it home. Yeah. That's the cool thing about like sewing without a sewing machine, is that it's portable. You can bring your sewing with you.
Right.
It's fun.
Well, we're almost at Front Street. Another block to go.
Almost there. We're getting close to sushi time.
Yeah.
Which makes me so happy. There aren't many good like food places involved to like go out and get food. So whenever I come to Toronto, I just get so excited about eating.
Right?
All the good food is here. Yes.
I'm so not a foodie.
I know.
I told you that before, right?
I know.
To me, it's just fuel I need to not die. That's it. And I just choose certain things that I tend to enjoy more so than others, that I tend to repeatedly have over and over again just to continue not dying. So that's it.
I enjoy the state of being alive, so
Right.
I shall feed myself accordingly.
Yeah. Certain things are just more pleasing to me as I ingest them, so I just tend to keep going back for those same things.
Which is, if you know what you like.
Yeah,
go for it,
I know what I like, and
Why fix what ain't broken?
it keeps me alive, and
That's right.
that's all I need. Like trying new restaurants and things like that, I could care less. I don't know. I am somewhat interested if a new burrito place opens up, just because I know burritos are one of my preferred foods, and I just wonder, will this be better than Burrito Boys? So
that's
it's
it.
just a curiosity thing, right? Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's why I like eating out. Like I wouldn't say I'm like a foodie either, but I have like certain foods that I love. Like I love sandwiches. I love Korean food. I love Ethiopian food.
Yeah.
So I have like, you know, sushi. Like I have like certain foods that I love. And so when a new restaurant opens up and they have one of those things, I want to go check it out because I want to see, like, same reason, like, oh, are their sandwiches better than the other sandwiches? Like, maybe I'll find my new favorite sandwich, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I go. That's why I like doing that.
But I can probably say in the last 10 and a half years of living in downtown Toronto, I've probably never tried more than 2 or 3 restaurants just because I wanted to try them.
Wow.
Like, whatever they happen to be. And that's it, man. Yep.
We gotta go to dinner more. Okay, well, you know what? We should, like, go on. So, you like burritos, right? So we should go on a mission to find the best burrito in the city.
Yeah, I've done that, and I concluded Burrito Boys was the best one. Yeah.
Well, that, okay.
But, like I said, there are a few places I haven't tried, right? Because I only noticed them recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we try those. Yeah, we can do that with pizza. Like, we've tried Blondie's. We've been there. We can try a bunch of other pizza places.
If I hear people raving that this place is the best ever, then yeah, that does pique my curiosity enough to I might want to try it sometimes. But it's not like I have to run right out and try it. You know, if I happen to be around and I'm hungry enough, then it might happen. Yeah.
Okay, guys. New comment asked. If you're from Toronto, or you've been to Toronto, or you're familiar with restaurants in Toronto, what restaurant should Ken try? Tell us in the comments. We might just do it. I might just make that happen. So let's see. Let us know. What restaurant should Ken try?
Yeah. Like, there have been some burrito places that I haven't tried simply because I walk in, I look at the menu, and I'll see a small burrito goes for $7. So automatically I think, but I can get a small burrito at Burrito Boys for $6. So I think, why should I try this place? I'm already getting less for my money.
Because it might be worth it. It might be worth the extra $1.
And then I'll see that their small burrito is smaller than the small burrito at Burrito Boys also. And I'm thinking, okay, this is not going to be better than Burrito Boys. No, so I just walk away.
That's like a risk-benefit analysis that you do. So like, what if that small burrito that was like $1 more expensive was like 10 times more delicious than the Burrito Boys burrito? Would that still be worth it?
I guess it would, but I just find that highly unlikely, you know? Highly unlikely.
I think we should try some stuff. We should experiment a little. Spice up our food life.
So now we're on Front Street, heading west. Union Station is just past Bay Street. The next major street up ahead. And I've also determined that these hot dog stands are all pretty much equal in terms of how they taste, but they do have varying prices. And the ones at the far end of Front Street West, past the convention center, are the cheapest ones for some reason. You can get a hot dog there for $1 cheaper than you can at most other hot dog stands.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much the same hot dog.
And it's pretty much the same. So that's where I go whenever I do feel like having a street dog. Well, I get veggie dogs, but in any case.
I used to be addicted to the hot dog stand that was at Yonge and Dundas.
Yeah.
I worked at HomeSense. I would go there on my lunch break
Yeah.
and get a hot dog, and I would put barbecue sauce and onions and like bacon bits on it. Oh my god, it was so good.
Yeah, I've tried that one too. It was pretty good. I used to go there quite a lot when I first moved to Toronto, actually.
Oh yeah.
Because I was pretty broke when I first moved to the city, and it was just a place to go and get a satisfying meal for like $2.50 or whatever the price was then, right?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most hot dog stands now is $4 for the hot dog. That used to be $2.50.
It's crazy. Even
But-
when I used to go, it was still $2.50, I remember.
But yeah, the place up ahead here I was mentioning, it was still $2.50 last time I walked by it.
That's so nostalgic.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I remember, like, I had a change jar in my apartment just for hot dogs, and I would, like, grab some change on my way to work. So I think I want a hot dog today.
I haven't had one of those in years, you know, now that I think about it.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Should do that next time.
Yeah.
I think I stopped doing it because it was like I just didn't carry cash or change anymore.
Exactly. Same.
Like
I never have, like, you know,
Yeah.
$3-4 in change in my pocket ever.
Yeah, exactly. And like
Yeah.
if you do have change, it's going to be like bigger bills.
Yeah.
Right? So you wouldn't have.
Look at this old lowrider.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's a nice car.
Look how low.
Oh, you have a giant insect on you.
Oh.
CD.
Yeah. Look how low those.
That's a much cooler car than the douche wheels we saw at Yonge Dundas.
Right? Yeah.
I'd be impressed if someone rolled up in that. Or a 1926 Model T Ford.
Yeah.
Like all the old like the 80-something-year-old men who live in Guelph who ride their Model Ts around on Sundays. Like they look much cooler than those guys in the douche wheels. Like they're riding, like they look awesome.
Alright, so I guess we'll head into Union Station. Guess we have to put our masks on. So that was a bit of a task getting the mask ready. There we go.
Alright guys, Ken's masking up. Being a good citizen.
I'll be so glad when these are no longer mandatory.
And this is the bag he was carrying this whole way here. This is how... Yeah, this is how much he loves you guys. Okay.
All right.
This is where I tripped and fell that one time, right?
Yep. We'll head down into the York Concourse. There's a food court there. I guess the escalator's over here. Yeah. Alright, so we are going to have a bite to eat before Meghan takes her train home. So thanks for tagging along on the walk along Dundas and south on Yonge to Union Station. Hope you enjoyed, and if so, leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts, and let me know the answer to those questions Meghan posed. And make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal and via my new merch store. And you can also find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue, and so will Meghan.